Hey everyone, welcome back to FHMB. If you're joining us for the first time, I am Gav, the Fat Hairy Mountain Biker. And in this episode, we are going to be converting a non-tubeless tyre and rim setup to tubeless. Let's crack on. Right, so let me tell you what we're going to be on with today. I'm going to be converting my son's Carrera Vulcan to a tubeless setup. It has non-tubeless rims and non-tubeless tyres. But I've done it before, so I think we'll get away with it. And I'll walk you through it. Let me show you some of the tools that we're going to need. Right, let me walk you through a few of the tools we're going to need for this job. So, we need some tyre levers for whipping the old tyre off. Then we're going to clean it up with some isopropyl alcohol. I can't even speak. Isopropyl alcohol, got it. Shop rag. Then once we've got it clean, we're going to tape it up. You can either use rim tape or, as I prefer, this Gorilla tape and electrician's tape set up. Then you're going to need some tubeless valves and some sealant and a decent pump to pop it back on the rim, on the bead, once we've done. Right, let's crack on. Right, first up, let's whip this wheel out. It's the old school quick release skewer. Nice and easy. Going to drop the air out. That will do. Tyre levers. Easy. Too easy. Right, now let's get this rim cleaned up. Right, so it's super important to get this rim as clean as you possibly can. The most important part, give it a real good clean so that you can get a decent seal. Quite clean, this one. So I'll just speed this up because it's a bit boring. Right, there we go. That's nice and clean. So next up, we're going to tape this rim. Right, that is the rim, nice and clean. So next up, we're going to tape it up. So the way I do it is I start opposite the valve hole, and I first go around with one layer of electrician's tape. So let's get that on. Make sure that the wheel is at room temperature or warm, as well as the tape. It really helps with the air bubbles if you've got some heat in the wheel and tape. If you haven't got any heat, just get a hairdryer or something on it and warm it up. Push it down firmly as you're going around, pushing out the air bubbles. pull the tape 6 to 8 inches at a time. Leave the tape inside the rim so it keeps it in line. Push as much of the air bubbles out as possible. You might still get a few. Try to get rid of as many as possible. Right, I'll speed this bit up. Right, once you get back to where you've started, just go overlap by about 2 inches. Then next up, same again with the Gorilla tape. Right, starting opposite the valve, get it nicely in the middle. And same again, go around, trying to push out all the air bubbles as you go, 6 inches at a time. Again, this is quite boring to watch, so I'll just speed this bit up. Right, we're back round to where we started again, overlap by 1 inch or 2, and then tape off. Just nip round it, really pushing it down. Use a cloth so your finger can slide nicely across the top. Really push it into place. And there we go. That is one taped up rim. Right, so next up we need to fit our valves. And these are nice looking Chris King valves, very nice. Stop looking at my bald spot. Right, take your little bolt off. And your rubber seal. Find your valve hole. And then I push it in this way to make a mark so I know where it is. Then go to the other side. You can see that mark. Basically, just push it through. And she goes. Fit your little rubber grommet, rubber seal. Then put your nice little nut on. Oh, they look cool. Very cool indeed. Nip it up. There we go. Next up, we need to fit the tyre. So check your tyres. If it's directional, make sure you put it in the right direction. Just pop that on. There we go. Last little bit. Get on. Whoa. Done. Right. Now we've got to try and get this to sit on the bead. So I go around, try and pull it to the sides as much as you can before we hit it with a pump. Fingers crossed, we won't have to get the compressor on it. Didn't have to last time, so let's try. Unscrew your valve, pump, and let's go. Right, she's up. That was not easy. Right, so next up, we've got to add some sealant. Give it a good old shake. Drop the air out. Take the valve out. Hopefully we can get this in without making too much mess. Try and get it as far down the valve stem as you can. I've got a feeling this is going to be a messy. Right, and move it to the bottom. And squeeze her in. You want about 100 to 120 mils in a mountain bike wheel. That should do it. Spin it back to the top and see if we can get it out without any mess. So far so good. Replace the valve core. Tighten it up. And then let's see see if we can get the air back in. This is taking a lot more pumping than I expected. I'm going to pump it up to about 40 psi. Right, that's 40 psi in it. Tighten the valve down. Now we need to give it a good shake around to get all that sealant everywhere we want it. And hopefully that will be it. Can't see it bubbling out anywhere, which is a good thing. There we go. Let's put it back on. Right, let's get the wheel back in. All done. Set up tubeless. Right everyone, that is it for this one. That is how you turn a non-tubeless setup into a tubeless setup. Pretty straightforward. Just got to make sure you get that room nice and clean, get that tape on nice and tight, no air bubbles, and use plenty, and I mean plenty of sealant in there. Get it popped back on the bead, jobs are good. Hope you found this helpful or useful. I just want to say a massive thank you to all the subscribers. I can't believe we're nearly at 100. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Cool. Right, thanks people. Smash the like button if you enjoyed it. Don't forget about the merch, and I'll catch you in the next one.